Oh my goodness, do I have something absolutely amazing. This fabric banner is an astonishing piece of mid-1800s, end-of-days religious artifacts. And so, some history. William Miller was born in 1782 in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. He served his country during the War of 1812, and because war's hell, Miller returned claiming to have calculated the second coming of Christ, or the advent of Christ. He first predicted 1813, then 1830, but 1843 was different. With a well-organized media blitz geared mostly towards women, Miller was able to create a movement 100,000 strong. But as the 1840s approached, the country was divided about how to deal with this end-of-days cult. And the mockery only inflamed the Millerites and their sense of righteous persecution. In 1842, Charles Finch and Apollo Hale created a chart that would help Miller sell his idea, and it was published by Joseph V. Himes. This banner that we have here was created by an etching student of Alex Anderson named John H. Hall from Albany, New York. It was printed by W. Green, and it includes all the scriptures of Daniel and Revelation. It also places the Vatican at the feet of the statue, different than Fitch and Hale's chart, which had the papacy as the great harlot of Revelation, chapters 17 and 18. After the failed prediction came what is known as the Great Disappointment. People were angry, some died, churches were burned. Wikipedia has this chart that shows the 4 major responses to the loss. John H. Hall moved from Albany, gave up etching, joined the gold rush, and died in California. William Miller himself died a few years later in 1849 in obscurity. But the financial success of the Millerite movement was so enticing that some of these branches, like Jehovah's Witnesses, went on to predict the end of the world 8 more times, and to this day it still uses visions from the book of Daniel as a guide. This unique piece is astonishing to me as it's part of the post-Reformation religious history specific to the end-of-days cults. I'm so glad our friends down the road at Bulldogs Antiques and the great people of the McHenry County Historical Society allowed me a chance to capture it and share it with all of you.